I fell into what I think a lot of creators fall into, and it's just waiting for what I feel like is that perfect moment to come back, or creating something that I feel would be this YouTube return worthy thing. How do I be a streamer and YouTuber again after years cooped up in a computer science degree? I I don't know. I'm asking you, like, genuinely. Because in the beginning, right, I would play Roblox for literal hours. Like, so long you could literally fall asleep, wake up, click on YouTube, and I'd still be streaming. Back then, the fact that with a click of a button, I could literally assemble from across the globe a group of people into a server just was awesome. I had that feeling of wanting to be the very best, like Pokemon. And my view count back then, which I would normally say was never high, but there actually was this time when the video blew up, which a lot of you guys are actually from. Like, despite not always having that, it was still very, very fun. So what actually made me stop posting? That's the part we're really getting at here on where I've been. I'll tell you what happened. It's actually not as serious or complicated as many would think. It was just a mix of schoolwork, perfectionism, and life changes. You see, while if you look at my channel today, ignoring today, obviously, you'd see that the last stream was about 2 years ago, or maybe before that, 4 years ago. So realistically, I've been really only posting 4 years ago. And that's because that's when I began college. I actually just graduated more than 2 weeks ago. Man, time is passing. The point that I want to make is, you see, in high school, schedules are pretty linear. You go to your classes, right, and you ultimately have to be in school between, don't know, 7, 8, 9, and leave around 3, 5, or maybe 6 if you have extracurriculars like sports and stuff. So overall, you get home at a relatively clockwork-like time. You go to school at set time, you return at set time, and you do your homework. That linear like schedule is what let me be able to stream at the same time that other people that were my age and playing the same games as me were also going to be online, same as me. But in college, yeah, that's totally different. Not totally, but different enough to cause problems, because sometimes you can have a math class at 8 a.m. and a computer science class at 6, and yes, I mean at 6, not ending at 6. So college courses would last longer than high school ones do, and they would also start later than high school ones do. And if you have a class that's 2 hours apart, you're just in the university waiting in between. And usually that's spent doing homework and stuff like that. I wouldn't be streaming while at the university. The connection there is not really all that good. So it's just different. It's just different. And some of y'all know, back in high school, you might be able to do your homework in the middle of class. I know some of y'all faster ones with that 4.2 GPA walk out of your high school classroom with all your homework done before the teacher's even done explaining it, because it's just that easy. The amount of time spent studying compared to high school drastically exploded. Ultimately, I spent more time in the university, more time doing university work, and there just wasn't real time for YouTube stuff on this varying schedule. Now, admittedly, that is kind of hypocritical, because sometimes I would stream at the most random periods, but not having to worry about high school assignments back then versus having tons of college work, applying for jobs, adulting, and career, and etc. completely changed the platform here I was working on. So in short, I was setting a higher priority, and I felt like I was just spending my time better acquiring industry experience rather than streaming on YouTube, which genuinely has a really low chance of success. Even the success that I had already is very rare. So yeah, it's both thank you, and I also see that it's not a 100% guarantee. So let's go into the actual period that I was gone. Right now, you know why Many of you would say that, well, actually, many people would say that they didn't know how to return after leaving for so long, especially when you're in a specific niche and the game that you play your niche in is not doing so hot anymore. But it's, well, while that's actually very true, there's a whole lot more to it than just that. Because despite everything through that time period, I wasn't actually posting because I was in college. I was still on Discord. I didn't leave that to get invaded by bots and stuff. Even now, you can actually click on Discord and find all my conversations there over the years of very few tiny like meme moments and stuff like that. Still though, there were a lot of unfinished projects and business that I wanted to do that I never actually went to do, and that's a large part of the reason of why I'm back and grinding, because I missed creating. Genuinely. Editing something I could look back at and be proud of, sort of telling a story with my videos, or building a community, fighting together. It was all fun because the games weren't really the main point here. They could be boring, they could be grindy, but playing with a bunch of people that make specific moments that are unique, then just beat the boss over and over again, are what made it fun. You guys made it fun. And so when I left and I'm looking back, I fell into what I think a lot of creators fall into, and it's just waiting for what I feel like is that perfect moment to come back, or creating something that I feel would be this YouTube return worthy thing, right? Or I don't know, like creating a whole game, and this is my game dev journey, or creating a whole video, and this is the YouTube journey, and stuff like that. But it's not. It's not like that. It doesn't work like that at all. You just come back. You don't wait for the perfect time to come back. You just come back. And that's just how that works. But you come back with a plan. And that's why I have this new direction. I actually made a post about it, but I know YouTube hasn't really been sending my posts out because I'm not really all that active, so I'm going to include it in this video as well. I intend to do game dev because I've graduated with a computer science degree, which is going to be super useful, hopefully. So I really actually want to go in depth with it. I've actually been to game jams before, and you guys, if you know what I've streamed myself try doing before back in my Shindo days, I did like Blender. I still like Blender, and I intend to go even deeper into what I want to do with Blender. But between work and this, and how busy I was with university, I still have to say, in terms of my skills with these things, I still need to push through the gap. And that's why I'm going to show you this image. Alright, so up top you see awesomeness, to the left you see time, and the gap here is where you have this thing that you want to make and the skill you actually have to make it, and the gap is where you don't have the skill to make the thing that is actually awesome enough to fit your taste, and it's really frustrating. I want to fill that gap. I'm going to video document my journey of me filling that gap, and that is ultimately what I've come back for. So I'm going to live stream editing like I am right now, actually. Yes, this has actually been streamed. I'm going to learn content. I'm going to do community driven content, and I'm literally reading the points straight off of the document. But yeah, I'm looking forward to a future where I can look back at what I've created and smile, because I didn't just walk away and fizzle out to nothingness. And I hope you're there to see me along the way. I think that's a good ending. Do subscribe and hit that like button.